Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday, May the 11th, 2025. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let me turn my page turner on. Try to stop me from turning my page turner on. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Or I'm going to try that a little bit later. I don't know if I can get by with doing that song. Anyway, all right, so we have a chat watcher. You know, yesterday I said that this chat watcher wasn't working for me. All I had to do was refresh the page, and I didn't even try because I've seen it fail so many times. Anyway, I think I started off with this yesterday, so I'll start off with it again today. I don't need chains or iron bars to tell me I'm not free. I'm in a prison without any walls. I'm living in the memory of a love that used to be here in this prison without any walls. I tell myself I'm over you. I'll find I come and go, but still I know I'll never break away. For deep inside, my heart is tied to dreams of yesterday. Till you come back, till you sweet, till you come back. I'm reading it, I can't say it. Till you bring back your love, sweetheart, there's no escape for me here in this prison without any walls. You closed the door with your goodbye that tells me night and day I'm in the prison without any walls. Could loving you be such a crime that I should have to stay here in this prison without any walls? I tell myself I won't be blue, I'll find another love. But when I look at someone else, it's you I'm thinking of. Come back, sweetheart, break these ties. I can't go on this way here in this prison without any walls. Here in this prison without any walls. Welcome, Hot Rod in Daytona, Lance Cadena, Warren Akita Show, Captain Ray Kelly. I found something, Captain. Well, you knew that I found it. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor key, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to your kitchen chair. You broke her throne and she cut your hair. And from her lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag in the middle arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Well, there was a time when you let me know that's really going on below, but now you never show that to me, do you? But remember when I moved and you, then Holy Dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever heard from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. It's not a cry that you hear at night, and somebody who's been seeing the light. It's cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Wow. Hallelujah. So much going on in the chats. Hallelujah. My fingers get tired. All right, anyway, they just need exercise. Killing Me Softly. Wow, la 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 la. Roberta Flack. Who was the first to do that song? I heard it first from Roberta Flack. But, oh, that's who I've credited here too. Strumming, yeah. After I went through all that, I still hadn't figured out it was too high for me. I get that wrong half the time. There we go. All right, so I'll try that again. Strumming my fate. Okay, let's try it. I'm sorry about this. Does that say E or F? That says F. So, strumming my fate with his fingers. singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. It gets better, I hope. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style. And so he came to see me and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, stringing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. Wow. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowds. I felt he'd found my letters and read each one out loud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. He sang as if he knew me in all my dark despair, and then he looked right through me as if I wasn't there. And he just kept on singing, singing clear and strong, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. All right, let's see who's joined. Let's see, I don't remember where I left off. G'day, Northside Hawk, Bent Rail Productions, Captain Ray Kelly is where I left off. So Bent Rail Productions, Northside Hawk, Scott Jackrabbit FPV, Brother Bob Casey, Ariel, Rodney Bell, RJ's Ariel, Ron, I think, and Danny the View Chaser. Now, I mistakenly thought that you'd said today was going to be your birthday, but now I understand what it was you were trying to say. Danny? I was going to say something witty about Rodney, but I forgot. Anyway, what a beautiful sunrise he had, huh? All right, so what are the requests here? Killing me softly. Hot Rod and... Okay, that's just a bunch of hellos. Loves me like a rock. Yes, she does. I have another Paul Simon song in my playlist today. I tell you what, my father-in-law, my Chinese wife's, well, actually her father-in-law, who's also from China, barely speaks any English at all, and he shamed me into that guy can sing a lot of American songs, and one of them was Scarborough Fair. And so we sang that together yesterday. I had to look it up on the internet, but anyway, it was fun. Loves me like a rock. I'm sorry, completely lost. I don't know what I'm doing. Chris Hope will be up at 7:25 my time. Anyway, so if you'll indulge me, if you bear with me, I'd love to do another Paul Simon after this. I have my page turner right here. When I was a little boy. Okay. When I was a little boy, and the devil would call my name, I'd say, now who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated boy. I'm a singer in a Sunday choir. My mama loves me, she loves me. Get down on her knees and hug me, and oh, she loves me like a rock. Rock me like the rock of ages and love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. When I was grown to be a man, and the devil would call my name, I'd say, now who do you think you're fooling? I'm a consecrated man. I could statue a little purity. My mama loves me, she loves me. Get down on her knees and hug me, and boy, she loves me like a rock. Rock me like the rock of ages and love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. And if I was the president, the men of Congress called my name, I'd say, now who do you think you're fooling? I've got the presidential seal. I'm up on the presidential podium. My mama loves me, she loves me. Get down on her knees and hug me, and oh, she loves me like a rock. Rock me like the rock of ages and love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. Love me, love me, love me, love me. She loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. All right. So thank you for the requests, folks. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. I tell you what, I'm gonna keep doing these requests, and if we get a break, then I'll do that song. But I'd rather, oh yeah, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him and he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings. Little warm puppies, children of girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do the things that make you think he's right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. All right. All right. So if you have a request, something you'd like to hear, please put the word request along with it. In any case, this thing is working fine. And so I can catch that stuff. Don't let your babies grow up and be drone flyers. Like a rock. Thank you so much for the requests. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Love them. Happy Mother's Day, folks. Stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. Height of summer, I'd never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was lean and solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be. Nothing ever got to me. I was something to see. Like a rock. And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. "20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes, where have they gone? Sometimes late at night, ooh, when I'm bathed by the firelight, moon comes calling a ghostly white, and I recall, like a rock, standing arrow straight, charging from the gate, carrying the weight like a rock. The sun upon my skin like a rock, hard against the wind like a rock. I see myself again like a rock. Right. Spirit in the Sky. School's out. School's out for summer? Is it really? Where's my there it is. All right. Spirit in the Sky, huh? Just so you know, I don't believe this way. When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. when they lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky, going up to the spirit in the sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Prepare yourself, you know it's a must. Gotta have a friend in Jesus. So you know that when you die, it's gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. Gonna recommend you to the spirit in the sky. And in the sky where you're gonna go when you die. When you die and they lay you to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Never been a sinner, never sinned. I've got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Where you gonna go when I die? When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. Go to the place that's the best. School's out, school's out. I don't think, do I have any Alice Cooper at all in my playbook? My songbook? Playbook. School. I don't have any songs that start with the word school. I'm just curious if I have, I don't think I do have any Alice Cooper at all. Nope, I don't have a substitute for that. Sorry. I can't think of anything else with that theme either. Hey, teacher, leave my kids alone. It's the best I can come up with, and I can't even do that one. Magic Carpet Ride. You're going to keep me doing this until I learn how, aren't you there, Rodney? Let's see. I like to dream. Yes, yes, right between the sound machines. On a cloud of twilight, drift the night. Any place that goes is right. Goes far, flies near, to the stars away from here. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know what we can find. See, why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. Last night I held Aladdin's lamp, so I wished that I could stay before the thing could answer me. Well, someone came, took my lamp away. I looked around, lousy candles all I found. Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sound take you away. You don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well, you don't know what we can see. Why don't you tell your dreams to me? Fantasy will set you free. Someday maybe, Rodney. Someday maybe. Practice makes perfect. Hey, I have no evidence of that. All right. So no requests. Let's see who's joined. People have. Chris Hope and Johnny Drone Flyer. Welcome, folks. So I said I had added this to my songbook. Are you going? Ooh. You going to Scarborough Fair? Okay. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to the one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Without any seams or fine needlework. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Between the salt water and the sea strands. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to reap it with a sickle of leather. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. And gather it all in a bunch of heather. Then she'll be a true love of mine. When you're done and finished your work. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Then come to me for your cambric shirt, and you shall be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to the one who lives there. Then she'll be a true love of mine. So I really messed this song up yesterday, and I felt so badly about it that I thought I'd try to mess it up again today. But first, we're going to sing it in lower key for the first time ever. So, gonna try it. Bye, Mom. That's what I said at 5 years old, the first day of school. Already then I thought that I was way too cool. Thought I had it figured out. I didn't know a thing. Bye, Mom. Don't worry about me, I'll see you at 3 at the bus stop. I know that you'll be right there to pick me up in that old truck. And I know that's just the way it is when you think you're grown, but you're still a kid, and you don't know you're somebody that somebody loves more than themselves. And there's a beauty in the innocence of not knowing that the time they've spent is more than you could ask for. And that's a certain kind of love, and it's only there for a lifetime, then it's gone. And it's bye, Mom. You can drop me off down the block around the corner square. All my buddies are waiting for me over there. I'll see you later on. Bye, Mom. It's a cap and a gown in a brand new town 8 hours away. Don't cry, I'll be okay. And I know that's just the way it is when you think you're grown, but you're still a kid and you don't know you're somebody that somebody loves more than themselves. And there's a beauty in the innocence of not knowing that the time they've spent is more than they could ask for. And that's a special kind of love, and it's only there for a moment, then it's gone. And it's only there for a moment, then it's gone. Then it's bye, Mom. And bye, Mom. I sang a million mornings at the Peachtree Baptist Church. And bye, Mom. I waited hours and hours till she got off work. And bye, Mom. I stood and cried, laid a rose on her grave, and bye, Mom were the last words that I spoke before we sang Amazing Grace. And I know that's just the way it is when you're all grown up, but you're still a kid and you realize you're somebody that somebody loves more than themselves. And there's a beauty in the innocence of not knowing that the time they've spent is more than you could ask for. And that's a special kind of love, and it's only there for a moment, then it's gone. Yeah, it's only there for a moment, then it's gone. And it's bye, Mom. Yeah, bye, Mom. All right, that middle eight still got me, didn't it? Let's see, what else can we do? When I was a little tyke, I sat at the table between my mom and my pop, at all I was able. Now, Mammy, she'd feed me on one side and Pap on the other. I tell you, we was chums them days, me and Pap and Mother. And on Sundays, we'd take great long walks through the fields and pastures. Pap, he always picked the cane, but me and Mammy picked asters. Sometimes they's a brother along, and sometimes they's a sister. But they always was the three of us, me and Pap and Mother. I got big and moved away, left the farm behind me. Thinking of that parting yet seems to choke and blind me. Seems I'd be all safe and sound with my married brother, but we had to part us three, me and Pap and Mother. I got big and, yeah, I just said that, didn't I? Hurried home one time, found Pop changed and holler. Knew right off he'd have to go where I couldn't follow. Love streaks all showed up then. Man, we loved each other. We talked fast to keep back tears, me and Pap and Mother. Now Pap, he's gone. Mother ain't. Soon will be, I reckon. Claims she can already see Pap's forefinger beckoning. Life ain't long. I'll go myself one of these days or other. Then we'll have good times again, me and Pap and Mother. Prettier fields we'll have to climb, southern and old-fashioned. Hear the wild birds singing around, hear the water splashing. If God will let us three be alone like we'd rather, heaven will be a grand old place for me and Pap and Mother. Look forward to your requests, folks. You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth to seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picks, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. All right, no song requests. Hope this thing is still working. Staying on the Mother's Day theme, it must have been cold there in my shadow. To never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory. Why, you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long. A beautiful smile to hide your pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. You are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but I have it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Of course I know it. I would be nothing without you. Did I tell you you're my hero? Everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. Fly, fly, fly high against the sky. I don't have any chords for this. Fly high against the sky so high. So high I almost touched the sky. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you. The wind beneath my wings. All right, we're coming up on Memorial Day, aren't we, folks? Got something in my eye, I guess. I don't mean to get emotional. Grand old flag. You're a grand old flag. Da, 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 da. Or do I have that under Y? I think I actually do. And since I'm right there, and since it's really easy, yes, I do. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace you may wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for that red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the grand old flag. Keep your eye on the grand old flag. All right. I don't think this is the right instrument for out in the country, but hopefully by the time I got around to making that song, I started making notes about what instrument to use. Yes, I did. And it's not that one. All right, I got it right the first time. That sounded off. Well, just a little. All right. Whenever I need to leave it all behind, or feel the need to get away, I find a quiet place out for the human race, out in the country, before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime. Out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Whenever I feel them closing in on me, or need a bit of room to move, when life becomes too fast, I find relief at last, out in the country, before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. Before the breathing air is gone, before the sun is just a bright spot in the nighttime, out where the rivers like to run, I stand alone and take back something worth remembering. All right, so no song requests. We have about 19 minutes until Chris Hope's going to go live. What else we got? Happy Mother's Day to all those that are mothers. Let's see here. If I can remember how this goes. I remember when I wasn't much older than 4, maybe 5 at the most, and going to school mornings were colder. There was no such thing as a bus. Our mother'd be searching for school bags and combing our hair the wrong way, and she'd buttered our toast and buttoned our coats. Here's what our mother would say: well, we all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, and as many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your troubles be great or be small, it is my belief that for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. When Adam was cast from the garden, feeling that life was unfair, his temper was starting to harden when Eve said, I've nothing to wear. But God in his mercy looked kindly. He gave his white shoulders a hug. I'll give humankind a small piece of my mind, and so he created the hug. Well, we all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, and as many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your troubles be great or be small, it is my belief that for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. Well, a letter can bring consolation, a phone call can brighten the night. In the midst of great aggravation, they can put at least some things to right. But when your heart feels like it's breaking, your life slipping down past the plug, and you feel like a ghost, the thing you want most is someone to give you a hug. Well, we all need a hug in the morning and one at the end of the day, and as many as possible squeezed in between to keep life's troubles at bay. No matter wherever you ramble, your troubles be great or be small, it is my belief that for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. It is my belief that for instant relief, a hug is the best cure of all. Yeah, hugs. That's what we need. Time. I haven't done any Pink Floyd for you for a long time, have I, Dominic? I love that song. Let's see, we have time to do time. We have about 14 minutes till Chris is gonna go live. So let's do that. Shall we? You first. Here we go. Ticking away the moments that make up a dull day, frittering waste the hours in an offhand way, kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown, waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of living in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Do 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 do, and you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking, racing around to come up behind you again. sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, one day closer to death. Every year is getting shorter, never seem to find the time. Plans that either come to naught or half a page of scribbled lines, hanging on in quiet desperation is the English way. The time is gone, song is over, thought I'd something more to say. Home, home again. I like to be here when I can. When I come home cold and tired, it's good to warm my bones beside the fire. Far away across the field, tolling of the iron bell draws the faithful to their knee to hear the softly spoken magic spell. For Dominic. Into the Mystic. You got it, sir. And we're going to have to end with that, I think. We have, like 7 minutes. So we'll do Into the Mystic, then you guys can get a cup of coffee. And maybe call your mom real quickly, huh? What do you think? Can you do that? Into. This is the right instrument. You know, I forget which one I'm holding sometimes, and the way I remind, what is wrong with me? Into, sorry. So I look right here. If it doesn't say the singing droner, I know it's not the baritone. So anyway. We were born hush. We were born before the wind, also younger than the sun, ere the bonny boat was won, as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea and feel the sky, let your soul and spirit fly into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old, magnificently we will flow into the mystic. When that foghorn blows, I will be coming home. When that foghorn whistle blows, I gotta hear it. Don't have to fear it, and I wanna rock your gypsy soul. Just like way back in the days of old, and together we will flow into the mystic. Come on, girl. I wanna rock your gypsy soul, just like way back in the days of old, and together we will flow into the mystic, and together we will flow into the mystic. Well, thank you so much for your patience with me, folks. I really appreciate it. Chris Hope is up next, and following Chris Hope will be Johnny Drone Flyer with Drones and Coffee. And then next week, we'll start it all over again. Don't forget that this is Mother's Day. Please, please, please. It's very important. Anyway, yeah, so that's it for me. Chris is up at 6:25, 7:25 my time. Love you all. Bye-bye now.